only be thou strong. See, this is his requirement. Only be thou strong and what? Very courageous. Very courageous. I'll never forget, many years ago, there's a minister who was conducting a minister's conference. And I happened to have been watching the program on television. And then he said to the people, to the ministers, he says, you know, we all get discouraged sometimes. Then he said to them, sometimes I get discouraged. I thought, dear God, then he shouldn't be there. Yeah. The first thing God spoke to me, first time I ever heard the voice of God, that's what he told me. He said, be strong and very courageous. He told me what I was going to do, what the ministry was going to be. And he said to me, be strong and very courageous. And I've kept to it. Yeah, I've kept to it exactly. And so when you say, you know, as ministers, sometimes we get discouraged. I wonder where you're coming from. How could you? That means you were brought up wrongly. And what that minister was doing to them that day was helping them to grow up wrong. You know, some people grow up wrong in life. Don't grow up wrong. Don't say, you know, sometimes I feel discouraged. If that happens to you, you've been listening to the wrong thing. And it's produced a negative mentality in you. Do you know what it is to be a man or woman of God? Do you know what that means? I have a question for you. Can something happen to God?
No.
When I was younger in the things of the Spirit, I used to sing one song because I learned it from older Christians many years ago. Something wonderful, great and marvelous, something good is going to happen to you. Then we go, something good is going to happen to you. We sang it for years. I loved the song. But one day while I was singing it, the Spirit of God said to me, I don't want any something good to happen to you. I thought, Lord. He said, I don't want something good to happen to you. I don't want something bad to happen to you either. I said, so what? He said, change the song. He said, I want you to happen. Yeah. You know, I didn't get the theology of it first. I just first got the instruction. And very quickly I accepted what he said, but I needed scripture. And then the Lord started showing me through the word. I just asked you a question. Does something happen to God? You're ministers of the gospel. I'm asking you. Does something happen to God? Can something happen to him? When you become a man of God, you are so identified with him, you become the hand of God and the mouth of God.